Hello and welcome to the monthly wrap. How are you tonight, Marcus?
Hello, Tane. Welcome to this beautiful Wednesday cold night in Melbourne.
It's cold. I was just making sure the chooks were locked up outside of my joint, and it was freezing outside. I was felt like I need to give him a cuddle, mate. But it's definitely cold. It's right in the middle of winter, and what a month it was in June.
Absolutely. We had the 2-week lockdown and we came out of it on fire. Things were crazy. I did speak to a lot of vendors. I had 5 listings that we listed during the lockdown period over Zoom. And my advice was, let's get it on. Let's get it on the market. And all 5 of those properties are sold. So it just shows that, definitely it's made a massive difference coming out of lockdown. And the momentum's there still. We've still got momentum.
Yeah, definitely. And I think for me, even just some of the properties that took a little bit longer to sell have now sold. There's just, I've noticed, going through realestate.com through other agencies as well, a lot of stuff is all selling now. So there's definitely a limited stock out there. And as we know, with builders struggling to get materials and the shortage of land that's available to build on right now, titled land, it's really made that really big push for residential sales at the moment. So if you are thinking of selling, there's definitely never been a better time, especially coming into, let's hope spring comes quick anyway, because I'm sick of the cold.
Oh, exactly. It's we just get used to it though. 13 degrees. Oh, it's warm today. But that's it. It's really, I think, to say everyone does say to us, oh, winter's not a good time to sell, and it actually, it's been proven wrong the last couple of years in my opinion, but this year definitely. Really goes back to the market and how the market's producing, and we're going up, we're going down, are we stagnant? But so good so far. You want to run through the numbers, Tano?
Yes, mate. Yes, I'll bring them up now. So this is the whole of Pakenham. So 103 properties were sold in Pakenham. The highest sale price was $1.2 million for a residential property, which will show you some details that was proudly sold by Harcourts. And there's currently 212 properties currently available on realestate.com at the moment. So just to give you rough numbers on it, Harcourts sold 1 out of 3 homes that were sold in Pakenham was by our Harcourts team. So just a huge effort from our Harcourts team in that regard. And that's the benefit, I suppose, of our big brand in what we can do from, our office itself, selling properties, and just absolutely smashing it. And just super proud of my team in what they've achieved. I think we've got a great team, Marcus, in what they're doing, from our rentals to sales to admin team as well. They've all worked so hard, especially this whole financial year. It's been massive.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's been a lot of files for the admin team, and we're lucky to have those girls, because I know we're both not good with the old paperwork, but stick to what you're good at, I guess. But they're absolutely amazing. They do such a good job. But the sales team definitely, we're leveraging off what we're doing and still providing great service. I think I haven't looked recently, but I think we've got the most reviews on realestate.com, over 300 reviews on realestate.com, and all 5 stars. And I think that's a massive result as well. That's, the whole reason we help, reason we sell people's properties, to provide a service and make sure it's an easy transition, as well as get, help them get the best price. But definitely, I think people really appreciate the service.
Yeah, 100%. Definitely. There's no doubt about that. And just touching on this, that sale as well. This is the one that sold for $1.2 million up on the hill, mate, on the north side. What a beautiful property. And an absolutely massive price. That's just phenomenal. And I know the owners are absolutely wrapped with that. And what lucky purchases as well, because the views are absolutely stunning from up there, Marcus.
Definitely. I know the sunrise coming over the east there is just phenomenal in the mornings, on a summer's day probably. But definitely it's, I can't believe it's a great price for everybody involved. And again, it sort of shows anything 2,000 metre square plus, ultra modern home, you're going to be spending over $1 million at the moment. So it's, as we sort of speak about, often $1 million isn't a lot of money this day and age.
Isn't that scary?
Yeah, very scary. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a lot of money, but compared to what, go back 10 years ago, $1 million, you'll be like, wow. That's huge. But
you could buy 3 or 4 properties in Pakenham for that back then. So it's there's been a massive shift, but even still talking to buyers that are coming out, the affordability is still there. You can still pick up a home between that the $500,000 to $600,000 range for a first home buyer investor. And I think that's our major market that we're seeing at the moment. Haven't seen so many investors come into the market for a long time. I think they're seeing that you're not getting good value having your money sitting in the bank. And the share market is always pretty volatile, but they're seeing that what the real estate market is doing, and with the record low interest rates at the moment, it's definitely a great thing to do is to start investing in that. And we're also going to discuss, we're trying to catch up with an accountant that can talk to us about self-managed super funds. So we'll definitely talk to you about that as well. Trying to give you a bit of inside knowledge on setting up a self-managed super fund and setting up your future with property as well, which I think would be a great thing for a lot of people to do.
100%. I mean, it's. I mean, a lot of people I've been speaking to are thinking ahead now. They're thinking of what they're going to do, and who knows when the retirement age is going to be, and all that kind of thing. And I think a lot of people now are going, well, yeah, they do want to keep the house as rental and keep it for 10, 20 years. So yeah, I think it's fantastic. People are thinking about it.
Yeah, well, they've just bumped it up again, the retirement age, haven't they? So by the time you get to retire, Marcus, you'll probably be about 85 or something like that, mate. So you better look after that.
I'll still be working. I'll still be selling houses. So, call me in how long have I got? About how old am I? Oh, about another 50 years. All right. 55 years.
Jeez, imagine what property price is going to be in 50 years, Marcus.
Yeah, oh gosh, who knows? And it just mind blows you this life, and I only get one chance, I guess. But 50 years and still selling real estate sounds good to me.
But look, we just wanted to keep this a short wrap tonight. Again, it's been a massive year, and we are very fortunate that we're in an industry that thrived during this time. But I think that came down to the motivation from yourself, Marcus, and our sales team and our admin team. And Peter, our director as well. Just, I think, everyone, we had a positive mindset going through this whole lockdowns. We gained market share. We sold more properties than anyone else in this whole time. So I think that, we've got to be proud of the fact of what we've achieved. And a massive thank you to all of our clients that trusted us with their properties. The people that came to our open homes understood that we couldn't do inspections and everyone abiding by the rules with face masks and hand sanitizing. It's a massive thank you to all of our clients out there for being so understanding during this time as well.
That's it. Well said, Tane. It's been a massive 12 months, and good to cap it off with a good month in June, and just happy people all around. It's great.
That's it. And we're off to a flyer for 7 days in. I think there's 12 sales on the board, so it's going to be a big start to the year. So the July wrap will be an interesting one, that's for sure. But again, a massive thank you to everyone. Have a fantastic night, and we will be catching up very soon.
See you later, guys. Goodbye.